HGVs off the roads. That was all the question was about that. That's all. I wanted to see what you're doing good and what you're doing bad. Gary.
You just said, I want to see, find out about your site and what you do for X, Y, Z. You just came up, we want to know what the site is. Why are you being secret?
No, you came up to me, Gary, and you said, what are you doing this for? What are you doing that for? You're questioning my legal activity. Anyway, do you know, the experience has been what it is, right? We're all going to learn from it. Maybe not Gary, but I've learned a few things, right? Okay, are you going to learn anything from this?
I don't know, what do you want me to learn?
Well, for starters, if somebody's filming outside, leave the IVs inside where your name is on show, right? If you think they've got a camera, just pop a mask on, and then you're definitely not going to appear on social media, right? So there's a couple of things there. Like, I've learned from previous instances like this, when people get the cameras out, just pop mine up. Else I'm going to be on someone's Facebook saying, who is this man? Reward for his name. Yeah, I do, Gary. I'm going to leave now. Thank you very much.
If you'd have come to site and was more wanting to know, I think the way that you've approached it, perhaps, we're all going to learn something, like you said. If we're all going to learn something, the way that you've probably come about is that you made everyone panic a little bit.
Can I just reply? Okay.
I'm going to say, and then maybe we can have a conversation about it. But the way that you've maybe come with your cameras and with, standing on the side, it makes people instantly go, "Oh, why are you doing that?" And we're not a closed company. We're not a company that's not going to give out information that you want. And the questions that you just asked there are actually quite interesting. And I would have they've answered them if I hadn't already.
Yes, this will do very nicely.
Maybe if you'd written
nice place you've got. Very chic.
Other
than like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day,
because you've come without well, like you said, you're this side of the virus, you can do it as you wish. But because we've engaged you, and then you've taken the opportunity to film us there, and then we've then got into some kind of a rooted communications and made it a bit more harder. That's a weird thing.
Yeah, I would agree, right? But I don't plan these visits, so I didn't know I was coming to Portsmouth today. I'm just wandering around, and the first subject of the day was the arms, the maintenance set. But in fact, 5 minutes later, our police arrived, and they're questioning me, why are you doing this? I'm just doing a photography from a public place. Okay, bye. So then my next line of sight looking for the building that's on site, and it just so happens to be you. And I pleasantly went up to you, getting there without the mask, just asked him, so what is the place? First day, I don't know, go and see the section. Went in there, she was brilliant, and then I've told you the rest. So I've come back out here, just did my video. That's when the other guy invited me with business long, a couple of days. I think he then told you that I was doing something wrong maybe, and we all got off on the wrong foot, yeah? So I know in an ideal world, somebody would plan this sort of thing to find out more, but it's not the way I do it. I'm walking around, I'm not from the area, I'm just taking it as it comes. And whatever happens afterwards, we all just try and be as professional as we can. So I am sorry it's turned out the way it has. I do see that you are now
why does fortune favor this one?
Brilliant.
Another good question. Full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or the IRS. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the tax man, but no one's going to report missing. All starting to make sense. Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams are raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till,
part of my channel is,
minor escalation
as long as you're filming in a public place,
plus,
if other people can't handle that, it's sort of their own fault sort of thing.
Incarceration,
but
homicide, all those weighty issues surrounding your
it's so unusual, ain't it?
armed robbery. I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral crew. Otherwise, this whole not talking deal just kind of puts you on the spectrum. There it is. Take a look. Link it in. I've patched into their security feed on myself.
I never went into the test in the first place. You can't then blame me for not actually driving. It's a bit like that. You can't say that people, it's their own fault if they don't like to be filmed. Or,
Yeah.
There's been no prior. I think courtesy. You know, if you'd said to me,
Yeah, it's right on the highway with good
I
access.
said, that's fine.
Works
Go
for
to
you.
the meeting
Get out
room.
quick.
Yeah.
I'll also work for the cops.
Do you know when I was just minding my own business finding a job,
Okay? Okay.
I was approached by your staff
Seeing what we're
member.
gonna
Who
see.
then-
Let's go to the
and at
garment
that
factory.
moment, I wasn't pointing a camera on yourself or him,
But you did straight away.
because
Now, when you
what
hit the
happens
bank, you're
afterwards
gonna need
needs to
hack
be
into its security
evidence.
system.
Because
I've written
some
a neat
people,
little
they just put
program
hands
that
on
most
straight
people
away,
do for you, but
and then
it's probably
that's
a
then
good idea for you to
guilty of an
familiarize
offence
yourself
of
with
assault.
it. You, the passenger
I just
seat,
need to
send it to your
capture the
phone.
evidence, that's
Take
all.
it for a dry run, keep your
So
hands
we're all
steady.
good, mate.
Maybe the wet run won't be a disaster.
Anyway, like, you look like you're very important to this business. Please go back. I'm gonna go. You go out to
Look,
it.
all I can say is, in future, like we were just talking about lessons to be like, if you do want to come to this site, you do want to have a movie, you do want to come, that's fine, but you just need to speak to us.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to be on the bar. Why is that the risk of us getting over?
Just let me reply.
Do you know what I mean?
Every person available to talk to, I did. I went to the gatehouse and I said, I'm filming a final joke. He said, please ask the receptionist. So I went in there and I was like, but when you say ask us, I did like it. It was only then when I was approached by you guys whilst in mid-flight, it started to go wrong. But can we just leave it there?
Like that one?
My colleague myself would not like to go on social media. I think that if you can
Hey, it's Lester.
from social
Place
media,
looked
you
good.
can
Nothing we
Right.
weren't expecting. Can
My
you get the
friend,
intel together?
it's not
Hard copies to go on a notice board.
to
Yeah,
not
plus all
A,
the equipment we
ask you to
spoke
go
about.
to the first
I'll be over to
and
collect
B,
it with
then give you
those
consent
people.
to post that
Yeah.
music and what you will. There's a
Charming
certain
as
law
ever.
behind it.
Okay, see you soon.
Obstruct my privacy.
She's loading the hardware into
Is
the
that
back
not
of a
correct?
truck.
The thing with
Most of the
privacy,
job, things
like
for you to
each
wear.
platform
On a job,
has their
your
own privacy
attire will
policy.
depend on the role you're performing.
So there is no
As the
law,
job gets more
like,
complicated,
it's
so
a
will the
policy
uniforms.
on the platform.
If you're likely to be seen
So
by
if somebody
civilians, you'll be provided
puts
with a
your
couple of
name
masks.
or your
Then when
image
you go into the
onto
bank,
a
you can
platform,
choose one that
you've got to use
goes in your
the
eyes.
platform
And hey,
tools
there's Paige. We're
to
leaving this
get it
car,
removed.
taking the truck.
What if an individual hasn't got said
I
says
should be using my cane.
then that individual will never see it.
Because I know that
The gimbal, yeah, just to stabilise it so I can just shake my hand if I want it. It'll still be stable footage.
No, yeah, going back to what I was saying, if when I came into site, was straight there. So it was my team. But I didn't really have that choose, so and I guess that's the question. The same time.
Just say you're in a town centre and there's people filming. Come on, Gary. Where's that access end? By the road end, so Lenton Lane. So we own this road. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's all right, no problem. Yeah. See you later. You can come through, I'll put the camera away. See, I noticed they're a bit unsure about the camera. So
I think this is where the problem is. There's probably
yeah, but I'm going now.
No, new video probably about this.
Yeah, I was, but your colleague here is wanting to talk. Gary, come on. No, right, what it is. This may be land that you own, right? But with it having public access and council parking restrictions on, that means, so like if I parked my car here and you rang the police and they wanted to enforce some sort of parking fine on me, then that just proves it's public land. If I parked on your land inside your gates, the police would say, well, we're not doing anything about that because it's your land. So there's just a difference. But I know Gary's trying to say he's on our land, blah, blah, blah. But I do actually want to leave. So, go on, you're okay. It's obviously coming to a shift change time now. So I'm going to go.
So are you recording as well? Yeah.
Yes.
So is that on the actual camera?
Yeah. These holes here all the way back.
So you don't need to follow our conversation with them.
Yeah, one, two. Do you know when? Yeah. So we just go to interesting places. We try and find out what they do. We always take the drone up because the viewers love it. We see what they're doing good and what they're doing bad.
big bit TV.
A bit like it. Look. Yeah.
I get it. I get what you can do.
And say like if you've got electric charging points across here, which you haven't, that would be. No.
Or you then feed it through sensors which gather information.
No. I actually go to police stations that we pay for as a taxpayer, and I find faults. Sometimes they've not got a disabled cord in the toilet that reaches the floor.
Or you actually go in.
I walk in, yeah. And sometimes they don't like it, but they cannot deny you access to a toilet. And when you see the disabled pull cord and it ends halfway, and you think that a disabled person could fall on the floor, and when they want to pull the cord, they can't reach it. So there is actually guidelines. There is health and safety rules that everybody has to stick to, and that's one of them. So as I'm going around a police station and highlighting these things, the police stations, there was one knife amnesty bin, for example, and it wasn't secure. It wasn't on an anchor point, so anybody could just go in there and walk it out. Well, 2 days later, I had an email from the superintendent telling me that, thank you for highlighting that. We've removed the knife amnesty bin from public lobby, and we're now going to put an anchor point in. So,
in a way that you are doing a service that's just independent.
That's when we go to a police station, because they are interested and people want to see that. But people also want to see these mystery buildings and have you uncover them. But this one wasn't really trying to be secret.
That guy was saying, we're not wanting to necessarily be a bit of a frustrated stuff.
Yeah, but you're not proud. No, why are you proud to put a sign outside the Nottingham one?
Not proud of it.
No, what? Surely a company like yourself would be proud to say, we're here. The work is important.
No, really. And near enough kind of access, or the people that come to the building are aware of it. We never have problem with visitors, or so we just don't.
Yeah.
Never finish that. But the shops, for instance, the shops say portion fall over.
Of course. Look, you want public.
You're a shop.
Yeah. It just seems every single business, like the one on the sign there. Anyway, every single business.
And that's the only sort of level of sign that we've got at Keene Street. It's just a small sign so forth.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't ever go out and advertise out there. I mean, they've got a showroom sign, but then they're advertising a showroom.
Yeah, they want the public to come in, whereas you don't. You would rather the public not come and approach you.
Like any headquarters, you're not an open public entity.
Yeah.
It's like any headquarters.
Yeah, but there's a place near me, and it's called Mattel Toys. Mattel Toys. It's somewhere. It's in Leicester. It's not far. And there's a reason why they don't want people to go there. There's a reason why people don't want them knowing they make guns. There's a reason for everything, and we try and see why. Why would you choose to stay incognito, anonymous? But I can't see anything that you're.
Yeah, not as bad as the estate, but it's still late.
If I'm really honest, it's not that interesting. We've got teams of people helping our business grow, making sure that we're running properly, just like these guys next door, just like those.
Yeah.
In any business you see down here, you have departments that help with the business.
It's merchandising. So there is another head office some
Yeah, we've got them.
There's
Right.
a Lisa
Is the
brand
London
store
figure
on
in
Western
square
Highway
foot?
near Chumash. Take us there.
Right, okay. So just
Word
London
of
have
warning,
goods going in and
you're
out.
on the job right
Just
now,
simply
so
office stuff.
don't let the cops
Right,
notice
okay.
you.
That's where the brains are.
After us, we call it off.
Do you sometimes go to London?
So, my taciturn
Right,
friends,
okay.
I suppose you
And
want to
is
know
it
how
also
we're
a very
doing
nice
this.
reception area? Then?
Funny you should ask. We're
Right.
driving
Does
out
public
to the
go
bank,
in there at
taking a
all?
look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. It's not very complex.
Yeah.
We're not going in. We're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
poking it with a
What about
stick.
staff shop?
Just sitting back, taking a look.
Right.
You see,
Would you like one?
I like my scores, like I like my
Well, we've
dates.
got our shop.
Across the street and unaware they're being watched.
And staff
All right,
discount, what is it,
find this
50%?
bank over all the other banks in the state. Why
we're
does
getting
it
towards
favor this
yeah.
one?
Listen, mate.
Another
Thank
good
you.
question.
Right.
Full of good questions. You're like
I
a
didn't
child
ever give it.
whose parents think it's clever, or for the IRS.
Obviously, I don't want to force anyone's
Well,
name
this
out of it.
bank's got some safety
So
deposit boxes, and
I'm
in
not.
one of those
I've only
safety
asked your
deposit
name for proof of
boxes
point
are
to
some
Gary. That's it.
being hidden from the tax man, but no one's
What?
going to report missing. All
No,
starting
I knew you weren't going to give it.
sense.
That was only to
Security
prove
should
points
be
Gary.
light, well,
We like to
relatively
stay
light.
off
Light if your daydreams
personal
or raids on the
details,
Union
personal.
Depository.
The face is not
Quite
that
heavy if your day
personal
job is
because you can
turning
walk
over
around
liquor
town
stores
centre
and
and be
gas
captured
stations.
and
And the
be
bonds
put on
in the
people's
box will
social
be worth
media.
more than a few
But you're not
rumpled notes
walking
from
around saying your name,
so
are you?
the minor escalation is worth it if you can handle it. Plus,
But obviously, when I go to these sort of places, sometimes people go hands-on, they swear, they really do give themselves a bad name for the company. But you haven't. So,
I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral because otherwise,
You
there it
mentioned
is.
both learning
Take a look.
lessons.
Drink it in.
The only lesson I could ever try and maybe give to you,
Yeah, go on.
Take a look. What are we looking at?
maybe the
Small
way that
joint,
you approach
not much
business,
security.
elusive
Staff don't give a
cameras
crap,
would stand along.
especially about the deposit
And I'm
boxes.
sure if you owned your
Customers will probably
business,
be
you would
thinking,
tend
how to turn this
to
into a
like
screenplay.
cameras,
The boxes are in the back
citing
behind the safe
laws
door.
and such.
We
I
want
think you
box
would panic
number
a bit.
167.
Why?
Yeah, it's right on the highway.
And I think that's what then could
Works
get
for you.
translated.
Get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. Enough of this paper crap. Let's go to the garment
I
factory.
think we kept all of this situation.
yeah.
Now, when you hit the bank, you're going to need to hack
Yeah.
into its security system. I've written a neat little program.
And you
that will
can,
do most of the
you
work
can imagine
for
if
you,
there was
but
one of
it's
you and
probably
then
a good
3
idea for you to
photographers.
familiarize
At
yourselves
that
with
moment in time,
you,
there
the
was
passenger
that
seat.
in
I've
reverse.
said
There was
it's your
3
phone.
staff, just me.
Take it for a
And I was
dry
trying
run,
to
keep
sort
your
of
hands
defend
steady.
myself, trying to get my
Maybe
point
the
across
wet run
about,
won't be a
like,
disaster.
seriously, there's nothing wrong here. No one's doing anything wrong. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it there.
So, how many columns do you have?
Yeah.
Is it the platform starting to wind to, just like,
It's all platforms.
so you've got
I post. Well, the only platforms that monetize videos is YouTube and Facebook at the minute. There is Instagram, but it's quite smaller. So when I post my video, I
I
post
woke
my
up with
video
McDonald's
every day at 4 o'clock, just to show people where I've been on that day.
But you picked
and
it
what
off before I
interesting
put it on
places I've been to, and the interesting people that I've met.
So
I'm
like
calling
a
Paige.
before,
She's my
the way that you're
assistant.
approaching
First, she's going to get us what we
Oh, I
need.
like that scene.
Then
Just,
she's going to
just
sew me in
randomly
half.
walking around and looking for anything interesting. That's it.
No?
I didn't come
Like
over
that
to you.
You don't
I
make it
just,
easy.
I'm just standing here doing some photography.
Paige, it's Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with those people. Yeah,
Because like Gary just said,
charming as
we
ever.
happily
Okay, see
take
you
him at the
soon.
meeting with you, could try a book.
She's loading the hardware in the back of a truck. Just a job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role you're performing. As the job gets more complicated, so will the uniforms. If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then when you go into the bank, you can choose one that
In
goes with your
hindsight,
eyes.
in
And
hindsight,
here's the
Gary,
added bonus of none of
in
your
hindsight,
favorite
yeah,
comic
in
convention
hindsight,
outfit.
Gary, you
Here's
wouldn't have worn that
Paige,
high
leaving
vis.
this car, taking the truck.
In
Hey,
defense,
passenger seats, did you get into their network? Good
Yeah.
work.
Hey,
yeah. And I, as you were walking down or back, I was looking at all. I would have let you carry on. I wouldn't put the camera in your face. And I'm trying to leave before that happens.
Now it's back to the apartment.
I can prove it. And that was only because people tried to vote. There's a reason for the mask.
Is it all there?
I think so. You
I
want to
don't
get
want
out
to be
and
on your
check, go
social
down the
media channel
inventory,
putting a
or you
wanted
have it
advert
sitting
out
there
with my
making a
name.
perfect butt imprint in your easy wipe seat?
I don't want to know
I'll take your word for
this
it.
guy's name.
Thank you.
But
It should
in
all be
fact,
there.
when we actually
guns,
say your name
headsets,
verbally, I'm going to mute it.
headsets, holdalls, masks, the drill.
There's a reason
the
for
files,
it,
all the
because
photos and
that would be
surveillance work.
silly of me to
There's
put
enough here
someone's
to make
name.
us all look real suspicious. Nice little conspiracy to commit robbery charge waiting to happen.
What, they're going to charge us with thought crime?
Not so much thought as everything but the deed crime.
Like, Gary, do you know if I wanted
And a
to
hard-on
sign
out.
your visitors book and then enter
We're
your
not getting
restricted
caught.
area?
These are
Of
professionals.
course, you have to provide your
Right
name
here.
for
The
the
cheapest
prior
professionals
procedure.
on
Yeah,
the
you want to know who's on site, don't you?
Like the
I'm not on site. and until you actually do anything wrong, you can remain anonymous in the law.
This is we're dealing with this
Okay.
by ID to this road. So if we knew your name and we invited you onto our site, and we could share, well, but you ain't been sharing your name with us. Oh, don't be shy.
Do you know this?
Okay.
Your colleague,
Now,
your colleague,
Paige,
your
I'll
colleague
set up a
wants to give
board
your name
for you,
out.
won't you, Paige?
I'd let you do it if you could reach. I mean, I didn't see any milk crates for you to stand on.
Yeah? Need
Honestly, I do follow quite a lot of 15
Yeah.
minutes of fame.
Okay, let me just explain why. Let me just explain. Right? Do you know now I mentioned in the first 48 hours is where the most views happen? Yeah. And that's where we earn our money. Right? Now, it might take you 48 hours to find it or notice it's actually there. By that time, I've had my benefit. Yeah? Now, if I give you the channel, that gives you a head start to use those tools mentioned earlier so that I don't get my 48 hours. So you will find it.
Hello, can you hear me? I'll be here
Correct.
to talk you through all these jobs. What do we got here?
So you will find it, because this place will be in the tags. So you just need to search for, what is it again? False name. You just have to search for false name. See, I've got so many places I forgot. I'm not targeting the place. I've just randomly come across it. Yeah, but some people say, why is? And there's no reason, because I just not. Your members of staff innocently give out little bites of information, which I store. No, I didn't have no mask on when I went in. I didn't have no mask on when I first spoke to the security guy. He actually has let himself down because he has not. Do you know by law you have to have your SIA badge on display? And he's got it on display now, but he did earlier. And he also asked me to leave public land. And after I explained to him there's double yellow lines that the council sign, so please just stop asking me, he didn't stop.
What's your name? Well, at least the channel. I would like to watch your videos, to be fair. I do find it quite interesting. I like abandoned videos, to be fair. You know, we go to old cinemas and stuff, so I do get to it.
You will see it, won't you? So you're happy.
I won't know if I don't.
Believe me, somebody will tell you that you're online.
Well, if I don't want to be online, though.
Use the tools. Use the tools that the platform provides. You don't. Okay, when somebody shows you where it is, okay, when somebody says, "Here, here's a link, click it," right? So you'll click that. No, certainly not. But no, certainly not. I don't endorse using work time to watch videos. But you know, whenever you do get time to do it, and you click it, there'll also be a button called report, and then it will say privacy complaint. Then it will say prove that it's you. And if you want to give them your ID to prove it's you, that is your main worry. Okay, sorry, Gary. We've been talking about privacy before you was here, so that's you're right. Maybe the privacy word has popped up whilst you're returned. But shall we just leave it there? I'm trying to walk away, guys. I want to go. I'm not with no threat. I'm going. Yeah. Like, where to go? Do you know on the corner, just near the Games Workshop place, there's a top man in there? That's yeah, right. Gary, Joe. Another YouTuber. Alright guys, thank you very much, yeah? I'm going to leave it there. And obviously, some people, just to put your mind at rest, I won't shine you in a bad light. Everything has now been, we've all come down, we've all ended it on a positive note. Don't lose any sleep over it. So, all good. Honestly, all good. There's much worse on the channel. And don't keep saying his name.
Okay, I'll look after this. Les will come by.
Honestly, that's your opinion. that I'm not come to do that. And I feel that anybody that's not involved, I've been moving the camera away. So at least I know that. Right, guys.
I'm sending you that hacking program. When you get in the car, you need to get on it and start breaking into their system. You got the wheels? All right, go to the bank. Driller, start hacking their network. You need to establish a connection before you get to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault door remotely. The hacking program's cleaning up after you, so you can take as many shots as you want and they won't know they're being attacked. Once you walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I've put a lot of work into this and I'll be really, really annoyed with you if you don't go through with it. You know, I'd probably refuse to speak to you for a week and then spread nasty rumors behind your back and maybe set up a Life Invader page about what a creep you are. You know, it'd be scarier if I threatened to kill you, wouldn't it? But in the age of the internet, when nothing is forgotten and humiliation is worse than death, in a way. No, it's not, is it? I should have made a death threat or, like, at least a mutilation threat. Said I'd cut off your nose, or I'd use your ass for an ashtray, or do something with your tongue. Not that you use your tongue. The next pair of mutes I try to help into a career of crime, I'll make sure I threaten. So, since we're actually doing this, I'm gonna talk you through it one last time. We've given you pump-action shotguns to take in. They should look intimidating enough. You both go in, you go in hard. There are 4 security cameras in the foyer. Driver, take them out as soon as you walk in the door. Then you're on crowd control. Driller, when you're in the network, you'll be able to open the vault door on your phone. Go back to the safety deposit room and start drilling. You get the box, come out of there, get in the car, and hit the road. Now, part of the money I put up for this job went to getting you out clean. I hired the best guy in the business to get you away from the cops. He wasn't cheap, nor the expenses he submitted. But, you know, only the best. When you're in the bank, all you gotta do is get to him and he'll get you out. Think you can manage that? Well, we're all about to find out. Box.
Oh my god! They're robbing it!
There it is. Drill it. You found the box? Okay, go in your bag, get out the drill. Don't go too quick, or it's gonna overheat. If you see smoke, ease off. If the drill burns out, this whole thing will take too long. Keep going, we need that box. We need to hurry this up.
Please, don't shoot me.
You got it. Get back to the car.
Don't shoot me!
Oh god!
Go, go, go! You didn't come this far to end up in the back of a squad car.
LSPD, stop the car!
I've got my getaway guy waiting for you on Zancuro Bridge. He's got a plan for the cops if you can just get there. Guy's name's Eddie Toe. He's a professional. He'll take care of everything.
Show it to me. Ooh, yes, it is the holiday season at the Crest residence, and Daddy's out drinking. Say, past. If that thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey! For the first time, that wasn't bad, but don't get clingy.